This song is just so great, isn't it? Alright. Yeah, come on, camera. I know you can do better. Oh, the wrong direction. This should be good. Now stay there, please. Yeah, this should be... Come on. I just worked on you before I made the transition. And now that... Okay. Just stay there. This is good. Okay, yeah, let's just go straight to the battle... No, not the battle arena. High limit floor. Let's go. And this goes there. This goes here. Yeah, only objective today is stealing the treasure. Doom. Doom, doom. I have something. Good thing that there are no enemies. Hello. Ooh. Victory beam. Sure. Very nice indeed. And let's go up.
Whoa!
Huh? Where's the treasure? It seems you came just as I had planned. As she planned? No, was the treasure put in display to lure us here? So that's why we could faintly see its shape. First off, allow me to compliment you. I never expected you would be able to make it this far. We would much rather have the treasure than your words of praise. Where did you hide it? Come, you should put an end to this once and for all. It seems as though she wants us to pursue her. Damn it, she's mocking us. Let's go after her. Yeah, let's go.
I have something.
And let's go into the elevator. This elevator will most likely take us to the Sayastan's location. Is everyone ready to go? Of course. Alright then, let's go. Sis, I protect you, no matter what it takes. Why, hello there, Sai.
What kind of game will it be this time? No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
You are making a grave mistake if you think you have me cornered. I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
Sis.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom of my heart. Dying to uphold justice sounds virtuous, but the ones left behind have to clean up the mess. Can you imagine the hardships I had to endure?
Perhaps I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more noble somehow.
True.
She's lost control. This is wrong.
Justice cannot yield to evil. I must win, no matter what.
This is nothing more than self-righteousness.
All we need to do to determine who is right is battle. Now, why don't we begin?
What?
Is this?
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending?
No more coins or playing games! We ain't following your damn rules!
Oh, you will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
What was that?
Now come at me!
You'll save her, right?
All right, everyone. Be on alert.
May the best player win!
All right, let's do it.
Alright, Shadow Sai. Everyone has good gear and just good stuff, so
Persona!
just do some heavy damage.
Manifest.
Oh yeah, right, Crow can revive now.
May the best player win.
That HP.
What the?
Ooh, the cute boy is back. Oh, but there's a cute boy right there in the chat. Well, what's up? How's it going?
Now let us play a game of roulette. The stakes will be our lives. Of course, acts of violence are forbidden here. One must follow the rules.
Okay,
We already told you. There's no way we're gonna follow your rules anymore.
don't have another choice probably.
That's fine by me. Such troublesome people will just face the penalty.
Mm-hmm.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
I guess we have to play her game.
You will predict which pocket the ball will fall into.
Okay.
Now, the time has come for our first round. Choose
Well,
where
fine,
you will
but-
place your bet.
Had a short day today, slept from 5 AM to 14 PM. What? You mean 2 PM then? But still, 9 hours of sleep is quite alright. A bit late though.
I'm almost positive she's going to try and cheat. But even if we bring that up, she'd just ignore us. We should go along with the game for now, and try to gain evidence on her methods of cheating.
I agree.
Predict which pocket the ball will fall into before your turn begins. Various bonuses will be applied to the enemies or your allies depending on the outcome. Greater bonuses will be given for more difficult predictions. Carefully consider the flow of bet when determining where you place your bet.
Well, how will you bet?
How should I bet? Safer, low return. Let's predict the red pockets.
Have you made your decision? Then let's see the results.
Yeah. Oh no.
We lost. Have you figured anything out, Joker?
Yes. I most certainly have.
Really? How is she doing it?
There's a glass lid.
See, you're right. It did seem like the ball floated for a split second there.
Mm-hmm.
How humiliating.
Let's catch her in the act so she can't talk her way out of it. Have someone snipe the pocket when that glass lid appears. You're in charge of choosing who's gonna be the sniper.
Let us expose her treachery.
Yeah, let
Leave it to
someone.
me. I won't miss the mark.
As long as I get close, even this gun should work.
I'm going to go? Well, I will try my hardest.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, let's Akechi do
This
this.
is how it's done.
Ha! Such a good boy.
May the best player win.
Roulette time, and the boy is back in the cam better too. Of course I am.
The stuff displayed on the monitor changed.
Bet money.
That must mean the betting changes every time.
Now we should be able to do. Okay,
Maybe not.
let us focus on healing first. So that everyone is at least around full HP-ish.
Thank you.
But elsewhere, just guard.
The sniper is in their designated spot. All that's left is to wait for the next roulette spin.
Very well, time to make your bet. Well, how will you bet?
How should I bet? A high risk, high return. Which pocket should I bet on? I go for the second column.
Hopefully your prediction will be correct this time.
Catchy, our goodest of boys. Yes! Aww, 9,000 yen.
What?
Well, didn't predict that, huh?
Joker!
This is hold up.
Fair and square? You were totally cheating. You coward! What are you so quiet for? Say something.
Shut up! Shut up!
And now the real boss fight begins. These boobs, though.
Sis?
Cheating? Unfair? Silence! This is my world! I am the law! I am everything! No one in this world deserves to win except for me! If you still dare to defy my justice, then prepare to be totally crushed!
This is my sister's true nature? No! We're finally back to a normal fight. Good luck, Joker.
Thanks, Utaba. Oh, this is new.
What? The roulette panels changed?
Oh, this will be nice. This is new. Roulette time.
She's way more powerful than before. Don't underestimate her.
Yeah, it's roulette time, so we shouldn't attack. What happens though? Fire. Oh, will all of us get...
My justice has revealed to me. I must judge evil with a burning rage!
Infernal punishment. Oh, depending on what the roulette gives her, party's charged up and focused. This is great.
She's going to attack with fire. Watch out. I don't know its weak. It's trial and error time.
Yeah, sure, then let's give her some almighty damage since we are charged up.
Joker, you missed?
I am thou.
Oh, the fire won't be good with you, but then let's switch out for Arn.
I'm pulling back.
Panther, ready to engage. Persona! How's this?
Good thing. Oh, okay. Now she's resistant to nuke now.
Be strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Saya Leviathan Nijima. Come on, now please let the almighty hit. Nice. Infernal punishment. Of course, everything on her sister. Damn, you're cold. How about the crit? Resistant to gun. Okay. Can we put you to sleep? No, it's blocked. Okay.
I'll use my persona.
Let's heal everyone a bit.
I'm grateful.
Well, is this a curse flame? Curselet, yeah. Nice. How about some heavy curse damage? Is she resistant to everything? Good job, Crow. Good job.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Yeah, we don't need to try fire itself. You can decrease the attack though. Yeah. Good job, Pat. Good job, Arn.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Manifest!
Manifest. How about Bless? Resist 2. Infernal punishment. Oh, we repel. Okay, she blocks it. She blocks it too. I would like.
Just look for their weakness.
I would like to try something ice related. Does this work? This does regular damage then.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Yeah, we already know that she blocks
Don't do anything
fire,
reckless.
so yeah, you can heal Makoto a bit.
I appreciate it. Persona.
And let's increase the defense for all, just to be sure. Should have stuck with red time with a catch with Almighty. If she draws the Almighty card, then we're gonna get royally fucked. Okay, during real time, I don't think that we should attack. And what will she get now? Bliss.
My justice has revealed to me. I have been blessed with the ability to destroy all evil.
So, Tro should be fine. Holy Strike.
I think she's got something new up her sleeve.
Bless RNG.
This could be tough. Blood skills will be nullified, so be careful.
Okay,
Good move.
let's
But
take...
we should check for weaknesses first.
Yeah, we could use this one. Let's increase
Alright.
evasion for all and accuracy. A hit she doesn't land is always preferred.
This could be tough. Persona!
Let's try fire now that she switched her element. Yeah, probably curse would be quite good. Oh yeah, let's give Joker the Principal's Insight.
Blood skills will be nullified, so be careful.
Yeah, but now curse perhaps? Okay, curse now works normally. Holy Strike on Makoto. Good job. Let's give some... This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Yeah, then let's just stick with Horus and give some almighty damage.
Let's do this! Ha! Persona!
But now you give the Principal's Insight to our good old Goro Akechi. Akechi's might is focused. Defense reverted.
Chase my wrath.
Nice. Holy Strike on him. Should be fine.
Persona.
Let's increase the evasion and accuracy. Defense reverted. Yeah, let's focus a bit on attacking. No one is in such a serious pickle that we can't do anything.
Prepare yourself!
Persona.
Nice. Holy Strike. Makoto. Yeah, this is fine.
Defense!
Futaba with the support. Party defense up. Great.
Persona.
Then just do some almighty damage. You can heal Makoto. She gives the Principal's President's Insight to Akechi again. So he can make some tasty, juicy curse damage. Now she probably roulette time.
Only victory matters. To guarantee it, you have to be willing to do anything. Doesn't might make right? No matter what happens here, I need to keep winning.
Sure.
Why?
Little
Roulette
punk.
time.
Persona.
What weaknesses does Horus have? Okay, I guess it won't be fire again, so Joker should be fine. Let just everyone guard. Ooh, almighty.
What in the world?
I'm right.
I'm always right. That's why I have to be the victor. All who stand in my way will be crushed. Winning is all that matters.
Brutal Impact.
I don't know its weak point. Let's try it. The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Sona.
Then let's just focus on buffing and surviving.
Get ready. All right.
Behave yourself.
Persona. Okay.
Just going short to sit this one out.
Manifest.
The opponent is strong. Don't
Taste
do
my
anything
wrath.
reckless.
Oh, there are no resistances anymore, looks like. Okay, severing slap. Whew. Looks like a lot of physical damage is going to be thrown around here.
Trial and error time.
How about this one?
Ravage that.
Queen's control. It looks bad.
Yeah, we will use Queen's turn to heal. Let's take a take a medic all Z.
Sing this.
My thanks. Persona.
How about you do some almighty damage?
Die, die, die.
Gatling gun. Okay, yeah. Ooh, critical.
Die, die, die.
But good job, understood that. Do you have a stronger persona that repels or blocks physical? Doesn't look like it. No. This one would be strong, but... Yeah, then let's stay with this.
Hammer got back up. Start the counterattack.
You could switch though. Morgana could be quite useful with the healing capabilities now. But let's switch to use case so we get a good attacker.
Fox advancing.
You heal again.
I'm grateful.
Thank you.
Taste my wrath.
How about some severe damage to one foe? Nice.
Die on my blade.
Severing slash. Oh, did we repel it?
You're mine.
How sad.
I am thou.
I am thou, thou art I.
Persona. Feel my rage.
And again, severe damage. This really is severe damage. Attack reverted, Gatling gun. Oh, critical Takechi. Megidola. Ooh.
We need backup here.
We do have some. Let's give him the revive the bead.
I'll repay you some sort.
Fox's health is really
at my
low.
limit.
You have to be careful.
You on the other hand, heal everyone.
Very helpful.
Thanks.
Defense reverted and accuracy.
Persona.
Let's increase the defense again.
My skills exceed yours.
You do again some severe physical damage. Nice.
I just need to win. As long as I can win. That's all that matters.
Sis.
Die, die, die.
It's on the ground. It's in the ground.
Megidola. Oh, Queen.
This is bad.
Whew. But exactly that is why I bought Renew. Let's just go for a revive all. The Renew all were pretty expensive.
Thank you.
I apologize. This is my other self.
Let's increase accuracy and evasion.
Persona! I'll use my
You increase defense for all. After Crow, it's Sal's turn, right?
Joker, you're helping
Yeah.
me. Watch out!
We could gamble and take the Megaton. No, let's just. Let's go for the health restoration.
I appreciate it.
To be sure. Berserker Dance. Okay. Should have went for the Megaton raid. Good to know. What is Ukino? Ah, yeah. No biggie. This fight isn't as frustrating as the other ones.
Ravage them.
Let's just try and go for some tasty DPS.
Here.
I could have made could have done this a bit later, but doesn't hurt.
Persona! Out of our way!
Persona!
And with the Megaton raid, he does a lot of damage, since it's severe damage. Bad HP.
What the? Now, there's a penalty for not spinning the roulette.
Let's go.
What should we do? Persona! Let's go.
But the real time is always a good place to buff up.
Persona!
Let's make this quick.
Where do we have it? Okay, we don't have anything of what I thought we would have an item that could help us in this particular situation. But alright.
My wrath.
Yeah, just don't do anything at this moment.
Now.
Almost, we should.
I save the return. Let's go for the red pocket, doesn't matter anyway. Since we will lose. Most certainly have. There's a glass lid.
Let's have your.
Akechi, it's your job.
As long as.
Leave it to me. This is how it's done.
May the best player win.
Maybe not.
You can. You can charge up. Charge always doubles your next physical attack damage.
Very well.
Let's take a high risky pockets 1 to 2, 12 doesn't matter, we will win this anyway. $9,000 money, thank you. The music is just great.
Little punks.
I'm quite interested to see what happens if we attack her now during the real time, but
She's way more powerful than before.
I don't think that this would be a good idea.
something else.
Yes, just block everyone.
Persona!
You increase the accuracy and evasion again.
Persona!
You increase the defense again. And you can heal everyone for a bit.
Much thanks.
But then when it comes to Megiddo, when she gets her Almighty Phase, nuke, then we have to out-damage her.
My justice has revealed to me. I must purge all evil at an atomic level.
Nuclear strike. It's fine.
You're mine.
Yeah, it's quite annoying when she's resistant. Yeah, this won't do any much else. Let's try Haru then.
Gaining some to the front line.
Manifest.
Let's try just Bless.
Eye on my blade.
Oh,
Persona!
huh. Yeah, you can just do some almighty damage.
Take this!
Sorry for the trouble. For that little slip. Persona! Behold!
Let's try Psychokinesis. Yeah, Psychokinesis does the normal amount of damage. Catchy, since you can't really do much at the moment. You kill Haru. Nuclear strike against Haru again.
Eye on my blade.
Support's on the way.
Oh, nice. Not much,
Persona!
but hey. Not this one, not this one. Phew. Hey, excuse me. Yeah, let's stick with this one. Thank you. Let's charge up our next physical attack.
Persona!
Give everyone a bit of evasion and accuracy.
Sorry for the trouble. For that little slip. Persona!
And some psychokinesis damage.
Persona!
She should do her awesome roulette time soon though. But let's heal Haru just in case. Nuclear strike on Haru again. And then probably Severing Slash against Job. No.
Persona!
Yeah, let's just switch to Seth since he has good overall stats.
This is my other self.
Just chip away.
Sorry for the trouble. For that little slip.
Don't worry, Haru.
This is a part of me.
She does a good amount of damage though.
Much obliged.
Thank you.
Roulette time, alright.
Come!
This is our chance to buff.
Garuda!
Yeah, I have a plan. Let's take Garuda and increase accuracy for all, at least for Joker again.
Persona!
We switch you out for Arn.
I'm pulling back.
Panther, ready to engage. Persona.
You can do much, but let's put a magical barrier on Ren so that he survives no matter what. Hopefully.
Persona!
You can. You can switch to Ryuji. Let's try that one.
Back off.
Step it up!
Ooh, nice hammer. One of these has a bad element. Okay. Now we should switch Akechi back. Good job. Good dodge. Good job.
Stay alert.
You're mine.
Behave yourself.
You can decrease the attack. Just keep her debuffed. Now I can switch you out for Akechi.
I'm moving back.
I'm moving up.
I'm moving back. I'm moving up.
Woman persona!
You can increase the attack for Akechi now. Slowly strike. No problem.
Persona!
Let's increase evasion and accuracy for everyone who's up now.
Get ready.
You can heal yourself, Panther.
Chase my wrath!
And you can do curse damage now. Nice damage. See, yeah, sure. See the single target. Good job. Yeah, let's just stick with this and do almighty damage. Is the second name really Leviathan? Or is it just because of the creature that we are fighting? Yeah, we don't need anyone to heal now, so let's do some heavy damage.
My skills exceed yours.
And you do the usual.
You gotta watch them.
Woman persona!
Huh. Oh, how sad.
Remove. Ultra charge.
Party's charged up and focus. Nice.
Persona! Go down!
Let's do this.
Then everyone dish some good damage out.
Persona!
Ooh, I hope that Akechi does a good amount of damage now. Whew.
Persona!
Whew.
Here we go!
Akechi, our DPS! Attack reverted.
Only victory matters. To guarantee it, you have to be willing to do anything. Doesn't might make right, no matter.
Yeah, not necessarily. I think we can't hurt her, but I think we can debuff her.
Let's go.
Let's increase accuracy and evasion again.
Persona.
You decrease the attack. Yeah. You guard.
Persona! There!
You extend the attack increase. Now she should get the almighty, which will be mostly physical and almighty sometimes. Now it's about the DPS.
What's going on?
I'm right. That's why winning is all that matters.
Brutal impact.
Hurry and die.
Hey, hold on. Focus on healing up.
Persona! Ronda! Ravage them!
Everyone's health is really low. Can
Yeah, I
someone
know. That's why I want to use the beat chain, please. Full heal to everyone. Now is a time like never. Now let's dish out some severe damage. Whew.
Die, die, die! Hurry and die!
Nice.
It's time. You're mine.
You concentrate on healing, please.
I'm using it. Woo!
Very helpful. Manifest.
Severe damage.
Persona!
You continue the buff on Akechi.
Die, die, die!
Gatling gun.
Just dodge, damn it!
Whew.
Persona!
Yeah, the same as usual.
Get ready. Let's do this.
Let's heal again. Let's be a little bit on the safer side.
Cannot lose!
Woodland Persona! Get
Come on, Skull. Attack reverted.
Stand in the way of
Berserk. Oh, this is bad. Joker, please, please, please. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Now I have to fix the audio again. Why did no one protect Joker, though? Oh, I guess it, perhaps they can't do it when it's an AoE attack. Ah, panic basket. This is a nice basket.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah. Then let's switch out the party right now.
no changes. Come. All right.
Ah, this is getting quite annoying, especially since it's always this close.
I am thou.
You switch out for Arn, please.
Up to you now.
Let's get this done. Persona.
It doesn't really make a difference now because of the roulette time. We will lose this one.
Now,
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
When the real fight only starts as... Or we can at least only do damage when... As soon as the bad HP is out. I most certainly have. There's a glass lid.
Let's have your.
A
Leave it
kit.
Leave it to me.
You want me to do it? As long as I get close.
Leave it to me. I'm
Yeah,
on it.
let's Akechi do this.
may the best player win.
The stuff.
We could try to switch out Akechi for Haru, since she has skills that allows Joker to reflect, even if it's a magical one. So, oh no, but it's except almighty damage, right? Oh, we could also try another thing.
Little punks.
I would like to try something.
Don't underestimate her.
No. All right.
First, the usual.
Persona!
Just making sure that everyone has an increased defense. Yeah, you wait. Nice. So we can set Akechi up just nicely.
Think she's got something new up her sleeve. Stay alert.
Do we have something to buff the attack of someone? Let's increase the attack for all of us.
Get ready. Go!
Let's decrease the attack.
Use my persona.
And then... yeah, let Joker do double damage for his next... it would have been better if we would have given it to Crow.
Persona.
Yeah, the thing is, everything else...
Go down.
she is probably immune to debuffs.
Persona.
Let's see Joker though. We can switch you out though for... yeah, Haru, do you... that reflects magical attacks. Then I switch you out for Haru.
Gaining to the front line.
Persona.
Super move. Ultra charge.
Ultra Charge. Ooh, I see us there. Yeah, I would... okay, may need to switch around some... decorate... some accessoires around
Persona.
next time.
There.
Nice.
Persona.
Yeah, her takedown should still hold for a bit.
Persona.
Yeah, we need to reapply the buff soon, but let's get out the charge attack. Nice. No new roulette time, so we still get one round of everything.
Persona.
Let's increase the attack again. Which one? It was you did this, yeah. Ba-ba-da-bow. Let's continue the attack decrease.
Persona! How's this?
You take the magic wall.
See yours.
How about this?
Okay, it's roulette time.
Behave yourself.
So, you increase the defense for everyone.
Get ready!
We don't know what happens next, so let's heal everyone again.
Much obliged!
So everyone is at full health when the next attack comes. Yeah, just dodge. Or rather, guard. Electricity.
My justice has revealed to me. I must strike at evil with my bolt of judgment. Ah!
I think she's about to strike us with electricity.
Yeah, she is. Oh, good. Then you can concentrate on... Yeah, first let's increase the accuracy and evasion again.
Let's do this! Eat this!
Yeah, we would need wind to do some normal damage, but... I don't want to risk getting Mona out. You can do almighty damage though. Almighty always works.
Only victory matters. To guarantee it, you have to be willing to do anything.
Yeah, doesn't make mid, right? Yeah.
Take this!
Persona. You're mine.
Was just the attack reverted? Yeah, okay, then I need to reapply the attack soon.
How's this?
Persona.
Am I catchy?
Close got some moves.
Good job.
Persona.
Is Ananta... Was it Ananta? Yeah, Ananta... Ooh. Then we don't do... Then we don't do this.
Go down.
This one can wait then. Rather chip a bit away.
Persona! Behold!
Persona.
Good job, Panther.
It's time.
Take this! Persona!
You please put the... No, you wait with the magical barrier until the next roulette time comes. Then we need to protect Joker.
Persona.
How about this?
Now the next one should be her almighty phase.
Come.
So you will switch
Run.
to this one.
Persona. This isn't it. Or maybe not. No.
We had some item that increases attack for all, right?
I'm not done.
Yeah.
There.
Then let's use this one to buff everyone up a bit.
Persona!
You decrease the attack of her. You put the magical barrier on Ren. On Jokeri da. And you... It's only on one ally. You raise defense for everyone. Yeah. Ooh.
That's what winning is all
Brutal impact. Yeah, we reflect the damage.
Help left.
Come. There.
Let's do it. Help. She needs help.
Then
This'll do.
My thanks.
kill everyone. As long as we use, as long as Haru is alive and can give the magical barrier, which is already in effect, then this one, she stays anyway.
How's this?
And then you can focus a bit on DPS then. Just as you, Akechi. You do the severe damage. Woo! Gatling gun.
Changes with brains.
It's time.
Accuracy reverted. Evasion, yeah, this should be fine though.
Go down.
Bow, bow, bow. Just be sure to... Yeah, the attack decrease was... I did put on the attack decrease just recently, so this should be fine.
Persona. Behold.
This looks pretty good.
Persona!
I just need to win. Long. Die. Hurry and die.
Okay. Focus on healing up.
Okay, attack reverted, that's fine. We need to heal so Akechi can use, hopefully, his finishing blow. But I would like for you to put on the empowering Ofuda on... You know what, just the Raseto Ofuda
Right?
on everyone again. And now, Akechi, please do us the honor.
Taste my wrath.
No, you gotta watch them.
Don't stand in the way of my victory.
This is bad. Okay. Ha! Even the barrier doesn't help, so this is an almighty attack which can't be blocked. Ah! But it's always so close. Okay, then just as soon as we get to this phase... But let's return to the prior save room. Then, Ren... Wait. Makoto? You exchange the Ring of Greed? For something, it doesn't matter for now. The Ring of Greed goes to Ren, so he can buff Akechi. Akechi, you get something else, I don't know. Yeah, then you can keep this at first. Yeah, I would like for Ren to buff Akechi in the phases where it works. Otherwise, not many differences.
Let's go.
This is kinda annoying though, but now when we buff up Akechi, we should be fine. But everyone always withstands this except Joker. There was one persona that I had that had Endure or something. This is one that we have at the moment, or only that it would learn it? Okay, yeah, it doesn't look like it, no.
I can feel it.
Ah, this is getting annoying.
Do you have...
But. Oh no, no rush. I just wanted to speed this up.
Let's do it.
That's not it.
Buff of Akechi.
I am thou.
Yeah, every one of you shield your horses.
May the best player win.
Just kinda annoying that we have to sit through all of this again.
What the? Now, there's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
You now.
I most certainly have. It's a glass lid.
As long as
Let's get
This is how
Akechi
it's done.
go.
May the best player win.
Maybe not. Horace! That's not right.
Yeah, let's just wait until Akechi comes back so he can get his buffs too.
The snipe.
Oh yeah, I wanted to try if I can use my down shot on her.
How about this?
Ugh. Okay, now use this roulette time to buff up.
Than before. Don't underestimate her.
We use Ananta as long as to increase everyone's attack. As long as she doesn't go with ice, no, it was electricity, we should be fine.
Persona!
Just increase everyone's evasion.
Persona.
And increase everyone's defense.
Behave yourselves.
You wait. It is ice, so we can stay with Ananta actually.
Ah!
Aww.
She's gearing up for an ice attack. Be careful.
Then how about some heavy physical damage? 69. Nice. Yeah, ice won't do much here.
Crush them, Kabusuto!
Persona! Prepare
You would need fire for this. But
Persona!
Cross Almighty. Ooh.
Support's on the way.
Oh, some HP recovering. Nice.
Crow's frozen. He can't move.
Which is bad that he's frozen.
There.
Let's give him the insight.
Let's go. Awaiting orders, Joker.
Then we have something that cures freeze.
Persona!
We should switch you out for An.
Gaining significance.
Let's just hope that she doesn't get get too much of the ice attack, but that she can use her fire attack. Of course she gets it. Nice, Panther. Okay, now with the attack reverted, let's increase it again.
Persona!
You increase the accuracy and evasion of everyone again.
Let's do this.
You do some heavy fire damage.
Chase my wrath.
You can continue with heavy almighty damage.
On the ground. Die on my blade. Crow's down. We need backup here.
Persona! This isn't it.
Whew.
There. I'll repay you somehow.
Let's go.
Quite a tough fight, really.
I lend it!
Now we've got backup. Start the counterattack.
Now I'm pissed.
Persona!
I would like for you to take some Tachemetic or Z.
I appreciate it.
Little punks.
Okay, it's roulette time again.
Persona!
Then increase the defense for all. You never know.
I am thou.
You extend the accuracy and evasion buff. I need to refill my drink. I'm getting thirsty again. You decrease the attack. And you, sexy boy, you wait. Electricity.
My justice has revealed. Take this! Don't dodge, damn it!
Just as a... I think she's about to strike us with
That's
electricity.
good that it didn't hit. Okay, now we must try to hit with wind. We don't have any... We do have heavy wind. Then let's strike some damage ourselves. Let's switch out Yusuke from... I would like to keep him, if I'm being honest. And just chip away with physical damage then. You decrease the attack. Continue to do that. Just further of this. I want to try this one though. Do we get all-out attacks?
Let's go.
Okay. Doesn't work. Good to know.
Manifest.
Good job, Crow.
Persona.
Yeah, let's continue to buff Akechi for a bit.
This is my other self. Out of the way.
My skills
Accuracy and evasion is reverted again, okay.
You gotta watch them!
Then... Wait, do we have something else to... someone else to buff our group?
There.
Let's try this. Let's try to
I am thou.
buff this both ways. You continue to decrease the attack.
Taste my wrath.
Now the change should come, yep. Yeah, we can't do much in this time.
All right.
Let's hope that Akechi gets his turn either with Curse or Bless. Now we gotta gamble a bit. Let's raise the attack for everyone. And raise the defense for everyone. And... be patient. And what do we get? Nuclear.
My justice has
Not what I have gambled for, but hey.
Just at the last super move.
Ultra charge! Nice. So Akechi might do some pretty tasty damage now. Do you have anyone who makes... Okay, yeah, this is only medium. Let's don't take this risk. Do you have something that is pretty good against Nuke? Only weak, huh? Then let's do it this way. Oh, nice.
I am thou.
Since everyone is charged up, they should at least use the charge.
Persona.
only victors, no matter. Take this!
Persona.
This could turn out great.
This is my other self.
But we need the accuracy. And let's decrease this again.
Manifest.
Nuclear strike.
Come. I am that.
Then I would like you switch to Ryuji. I need to prepare the most DPS as possible.
Use this.
Increase the defense. I just so hope that this works out. Well, this is fine.
Let's go.
Let's charge up. Oh, this is already in effect. Then charge up Akechi. Or make him concentrate, I guess.
This is my other self. Take this.
You do this. You need to heal Yusuke.
Here we go.
Much thanks.
Persona. Get out.
I should have made
How about this?
another decision. But oh well.
It's time.
Joker, you change to someone who can.
Not this.
You do this.
I am thou.
You increase the accuracy and evasion of all of us. You decrease the accuracy of her.
Ready when you are.
Come on. Where do we have it? We have too many items. Is it up here? No. Eh? No, no, no. Oh. Increases for ally. Raises. Oh, it looks like we don't have any of this anymore. Ah. And you guard. You guard. Has reverted accuracy 2. Now we need to out DPS her, hopefully. And Joker needs to dodge.
What's
That winning is all that matters.
Nice moves, Fox.
Persona?
Okay, we need to we need to out damage her.
You're mine.
Ooh,
This
Ooh.
is my other self.
this one should work out now. I really hope so. Oh, sadly now his attack is reverted. Yes! Oh no! You stay up there. Come on. Okay, before we continue, let's take a short break. I need to refill my drink. First, let me camera again. Kapow! Thanks, Val. The camera was so good just now. Oh no, you stay there. now, if we turn you a bit to this direction. Okay, I just refill my drink real quick. Still not very satisfied with the... Oh, no, well, it's okay. Everyone got a level up. Nice. Also, this one not? Oh, everyone got a level up. Nice.
All right, level up. Whoa, badass!
Yeah, I don't need Fortify Spirit. Bow, bow. Seth's is basically at this max level. My Rakidine, heavy to all. Yeah, sure.
That's a new skill.
Direhan,
Let's try it out.
fully to 1. Do we... Yeah, I think full to 1 would probably be better than medium to all.
So I lost.
Yet you did.
Sis!
That's only a shadow. Why are you so...
Quiet!
Sorry.
We'll go grab the treasure.
Makoto?
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to evils which can't be judged by law. That's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying to do too. But these aggressive investigations? Twisting the truth for your own personal gain? Please. You have to think back to the feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor. Think about your justice, sis.
My justice.
Try to remember how you used to be.
How I...
Nijima-san. She's just like my father. What caused them to change like this?
Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted thoughts is strange. Is there another reason they don't know of?
We found it.
Nice.
The investigation will now be able to proceed. The suspicions against you will be lifted as well. This deal we made was a great experience for me.
Indeed.
To think that I, a detective, would act alongside the Phantom Thieves.
Want to continue that?
By no means. This shall be the end of our working together. That was part of our promise. You haven't forgotten, have you?
I did.
All right, we don't need to stay here any longer. Are you all right?
I am. Let's go.
Huh?
Enemy readings! When did they... They're gathering outside!
For real?
For
What's
real?
going on?
Look at those numbers.
This doesn't look good.
We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure, yet the shadows are still restless. It doesn't make any sense. What's going on here?
There are more coming? This'll be dangerous if we don't do something!
Huh? We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here. We'll be done for if we get surrounded.
A team this large would be discovered immediately. We had best split up for our escape. Although, we'll need someone to act as a decoy. No, that's too dangerous.
Go, everyone.
Joker? Are you planning on distracting them by yourself?
Yes, I am.
Let him do it, Queen. He's quiet. Once his mind's made up, he's not gonna take no for an answer.
True.
I'm sure you ain't gonna die. It's you we're talking about here.
Please don't do anything reckless, okay?
I'll never forgive you if you don't make it back.
We still haven't fulfilled our deal, remember?
I remember.
Even more are coming!
This truly is a painfully reluctant party.
It seems we had best hurry.
We'll see you later.
Yes. And now we're at the beginning of the game!
There's someone here.
Hey, up there!
He's here. Moving immediately.
Good. Now get running!
This is our only chance.
Just like the very first part.
Get away now! We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end.
What was that? Don't worry about us. Just concentrate on getting away. But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move.
True.
Nice work as always, Joker.
Oh no.
There he is!
Just run! Get out of there!
Okay, the enemy's focus is on...
Everyone remember where we're meeting up?
No worries.
Stop right there! Get away!
Take him down, Joker!
What's up? Well, Ascend? What's up, Ascend?
I am Arsene, another you that exists within. Ah, we meet once again. You have progressed well, last spring, you awakened to this furious power. Now, use that power and defeat the enemies before you!
Comparing power levels. No threat.
Persona!
Get him, Joker.
Go down.
How'd you die? Heh.
Everyone else? Use speed.
Your fate will soon be determined. Recall everything. Remember the bonds you have forged with your friends. If you are fated to continue past this point, then we shall surely meet again.
And we will soon find out for sure who the traitor will be. I hope you guys are curious if you don't know.
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here. Good. You defeated them with ease. More of them? Be careful! Joker, behind you! Go through that door!
Oh, I saw the scene already anywhere, but I don't know where. Ah, yeah, I've got a strange sense of déjà vu too.
You should be able to get out that way. Hurry! Don't
Oops.
Dude, can you even hear us?
worry. I'm picking up everyone's voices. Just go, Joker! Wait a sec.
All right,
What the? I'm getting a weird reading heading your
Kazumi is joining too. I'm just curious as to how, or rather why she joins us.
The intruder simply can't be found.
Where'd they go, damn it? I can't confirm the intruder's location.
Huh? What?
This is bad. Hi, Joker. You never get away if you just keep fighting. Hide in the shadows and sneak past when you see an opening. Are you sure they're coming this way? Understood, I will continue the search.
Alright!
Now's your chance, make a run for it. Ah, how many of them are there? Everything okay? The security level might rise if you take too much time. I know, I'm looking for another route. Just hang on. Oh, perfect timing, Joker. Look up! Can you use that thing and just fly over there? Stylish as always. Oh, let's go straight from there. Kazumi!
Joker, stop! It's an enemy right near you! Even you can't take on this many. Huh? Joker, that weird reading from earlier is closing in on you too!
Kazumi!
I'll end this right now.
Joker, it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting!
Good throw. I mean, she's got some moves.
My weak self relied on you so much. That ends today. Let's do this, Senpai!
The enemy readings have decreased? That's...
It's been a while since we last fought side by side. But this time, it's my turn to come to your aid, Senpai. Now let's win this!
Mm-hmm.
Persona! Something else. There!
They should be weak to bless, yeah. Just what Kazumi is good with. Not in my control? Ah, finally we see her screen. Again.
Too late to be sorry. I think that's the last of them.
Beauty is devotion. I think that's the last. Sorry.
I genuinely have no clue what just happened, but I take it you're okay?
Yes.
Wait, bad news. Enemy backup's headed your way. You need to book it right now.
Please go. I'm going to make it harder for them to track you down. You still have something you need to do as a Phantom Thief, right? Then I won't stop you. Since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves, I'm in no position to interfere.
Thanks, Kazumi.
However, please don't forget the promise we made, okay?
I won't.
Joker, you need to get out of there. Go, go, go!
All right, let's
Go up the stairs at the end of the path. Just a little more, so hang in there.
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor's completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there. There's nowhere to run.
See ya.
What a show off. You're so reckless, you know that?
He's enjoying that so much.
Enemies here?
What's wrong?
These readings. It can't be.
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him. Let's go. Go, go, go. Get over there.
Stop struggling. Suspect secure.
Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
Oh, yes. Saving is highly suggested as the story will progress greatly soon. Would you like to save now? Yes. And now you can, now are the points where you can drift off into bad endings too. So, be careful with what you say, with your choices.
Guess the drug was too strong. Wake him up. No dozing off. You still don't get it, do you? Give it up! Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot? Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence? Didn't you hear my question? Answer! obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh? You should know your place. Sign here. It's a confession under your name. I see. I need your hand to sign this, but I don't care if you end up losing a leg. Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
And yeah, well, just how you said, now past and present got together, and now I decide the future. True. Wouldn't like plot twist. Oh, unexpected.
Excuse me, but this area's off.
I'm Nijima from the public prosecutor's office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
You prosecutor signed Nijima? There's a call from your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
Well...
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much though.
A casino scene in one trailer, maybe? So familiar.
I forgot to mention something important.
Yeah, probably something like this. Either that or very early in the beginning. Around 102 hours earlier? Something like this.
Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long. It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown. After all, we don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand.
Well done on making it this far, inmate. Now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, you truly have entered the present. The effects of that drug are gonna wear off soon. This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin. The evil influence who wishes you dead is fast approaching. If you want to win this unreasonable game, if you wish to take back your stolen future, recall the bonds you formed with your allies and grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
For you? What's up, Sai?
I see. So that's what led to your ending up here. What a disappointing end to the hero of justice.
Well...
I still can't believe it. But I now have a general idea of the methods you used for your crimes. There's much more I'd like to ask, but my allotted time is nearly up. I do have a suggestion, though. Care to strike a deal? If you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening your sentence.
What do you want?
I have a responsibility to solve this case. I will win, even if it means brokering a deal with you. Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate now. You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against its very existence. You'll most likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty, unless you accept my proposal. Going forward, I will read a list of people who are closest to you and this case. Tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved with the Phantom Thieves. First, the friend who you've been with since the day you transferred to Shujin, Ryuji Sakamoto. One of the victims of the Kamoshida case, An Takamaki. Ichiryusai Madarame's pupil, Yusuke Kitagawa. The daughter of Wakaba Ishiki, Futaba Sakura. The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO, Haru Okumura. And the frequently probing student council president of Shujin Academy, Makoto Nijima. Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not?
No.
So you won't sell out your friends. Then let me change the question. I find it hard to believe that high schoolers could have pulled off these crimes by themselves. Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or lent their aid? Not to repeat myself, but remember that your life will be forfeit if your sentence is not lightened. You had the cooperation of people outside your group, did you not? Can you tell me about them?
There were no such people.
I see. So you won't speak a word about either your teammates or your collaborators. Do you even understand the position that you're in? Let's discuss one other person, Goro Akechi. There are reports that he was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves as well. Might he be a part of your team too?
That's impossible.
So Goro Akechi wasn't one of you. Very well. So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining with me. Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice. Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend their honor? Why won't you talk about them?
It goes against justice.
Don't be ridiculous. You're not the one to decide such things.
You call this justice?
Justice? Then tell me, what is this justice you speak of?
Sticking to the right path.
Sticking to the right path? That's no different from us. You continue to stand firm. Are you implying that we have no evidence on you? You're right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale. But many people have fallen victim to this. We need to learn the truth. The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore. And it's all due to your strange story.
What about the true culprit?
After all this, you're still...
The drug is starting to wear off.
Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
I won't be deceived. I feel like I'm forgetting something important.
You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right?
About pancakes.
There's no way you could have reacted like that if you hadn't heard me.
That's true.
Hey. Can you hear me? It seems your mind is clearing up. But unfortunately, my time has run out. Although I find your story to be quite interesting, I won't be able to speak with you any longer.
Don't you want to win?
Huh? What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
Interrogation room. That's right, if I remember.
So, how did that thing we asked you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
Hey. Hey, are you listening? Our time's up. We're done talking here. Goodbye.
Why did you come here?
Why? Because this is my job. Don't ask me such odd questions. Anyhow, there's one last thing I want to ask you. There's something that's been bothering me for some time now. Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on standby. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act, within some bizarre phenomenon.
Oh, you work here.
That was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? If that's true, who could it have been? Don't you have any idea?
Sold out. That's right, there's something I need to do.
My suspicions were true in the end. Still, to think his true intention was to sell us out. All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over. It's all up to you, leader.
Alright.
Okay then. Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done. We'll be counting on you to pull this one off.
What's wrong? Might you have an idea as to who sold you out?
I want to make a deal with you.
Yes, very well. Go on. If you know something, you must tell me. I won't allow things to end like this.
The phone.
You mean this? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's cracked. What's so important about this smartphone? Are you going to unlock it and show me the data?
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone.
Him?
Makoto and the others should have told you. I'm talking about the true culprit here. You know, the traitor.
The traitor?
Hey!
With the
What are you
pancakes?
trying to get at here? And what about this smartphone?
Show it to the true culprit.
The true culprit?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that?
Here.
Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that run, my task will be simple.
This voice.
The dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life.
Please. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to?
Not a teammate.
Not a teammate? My God. You're referring to him, aren't you?
You need to trust me.
What are you plotting? I can't even begin to fathom it. But it appears my time is up. This is as far as our
Dr.
conversation
Kawashima?
will go. This will be my last involvement with this case.
Not Kawashima!
Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as well play along to the end. And that honest look in your eyes. I used to view the world the same way too once. I'll place my bet on you. I just need to show him the phone, right?
Yes. I feel as if Sai finally understands me.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of judgment, granting thee infinite power.
He is great. True justice. Cooperate as comrades who fight for justice and seek the truth. So much tension. Indeed. But I think you should know by now who the traitor is. I'm pretty sure that you got it now.
Alright.
Then let's see how we can escape the situation. You can now view Satan, the most powerful persona of the Judgment Arcana.
I'll be going now. good will this do, though?
Well, well.
Akechi-kun? Why are you here?
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get approval?
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
They assigned you command?
That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sai-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves.
I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to?
My God.
Our pancake boy.
Referring to him, aren't you?
Our dearest pancake boy.
Is there a problem?
Akechi-kun, does this phone look familiar to you?
Hmm? Excuse me? What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Foolish woman.
Ooh, you sprites.
May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, this is getting intense. There he is.
Huh? What are you?
I owe you for all of this. Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed. Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worthwhile. Have you finally pieced it all together? Case closed. This is how your justice ends. Shido-san, my job is complete.
I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance. I will keep my eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it as well.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely a cat, after all.
More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the director of the Special Investigations Unit?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
No, it can't be. Even me. God damn it. She.
What was all that about, showing him this phone? The Phantom Thief Alibaba? Who is this?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice, Sai Nijima.
How do they know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
You want me to save him?
Huh?
What is it?
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you here? I thought you were done with your business.
Did anyone else stop by? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So it's all true.
Of course it's true. Is something the matter?
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things instead.
You? But...
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
Sai.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here. Trust nobody. Forget this ever happened.
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young
Anchon,
man who is...
can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idol thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise to think that the one behind all police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You
Yeah.
stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him...
I wonder if something happened.
Yeah.
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
Normal. Right.
He's just a high school student. How do you think he was contacting the others?
The police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one phantom thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
We also received information that the young man was placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now. That phantom thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
We have breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in
Custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It may be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
You're shitting me. We got him.
It would seem as though you have been killed. But
It
why
seem-
were you killed? Why did you have to die? Do you remember? It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazy. Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom.
He died is to not to die.
What a tremendous plan. How might you be capable of executing such a feat? Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
The first time I sensed something was off. That's right, it was during the school festival.
Hey, they're going. You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no
Our
way he
pancake
could have
boys.
reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Mm-hmm. He's up to something.
Probably. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station.
And then he overheard pancakes. Which only Morgana mentioned.
There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy.
He's suspicious.
Yeah. It's impossible not to think that of him. Okay. Let's get everyone on the same page right away.
Yes.
There's something else we want you to look into. One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. That'll be tough.
You can do it, Futaba.
I agree. I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone. So it's impossible even for you. I didn't say it was impossible. Okay, I've got a plan. That's perfect.
Perfect. Keeping it secret.
Don't worry, I'll tell you the details later.
Futaba's going to do something? I wonder if it'll be okay.
This is gonna be fun. I can't wait.
I see. So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble.
I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
It seems you finally remember. This game is not over yet. There are still things that must be done.
My memories are starting to become clearer. That's right. This is what really happened to me at that moment. Sneaky bastard, would you like to save your current progress? Yes, please. And it's Monday. I heard they arrested one of the Phantom Thieves. No way. I didn't expect him to commit suicide. He's a murderer. He deserved to die. We can finally breathe easy now. He killed himself, huh? I guess we never know his motivation. I'm exhausted. Feels like my consciousness is about to fade away.
Hey, are you alright? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening?
Could this be the effect of the drug wearing off? The memories I thought were gone are starting to come back.
Are you listening?
What were we talking about?
You weren't paying attention? Well, I guess I can see how you'd be lost in thought right now. Anyway, we need to talk about how to get out of this situation.
Futaba's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive.
It's on a completely different level than just that.
Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. His offer to assist us was simply a ploy to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill him. If we go into Sis's palace as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces.
To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine.
Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace.
If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible.
Sure.
He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment.
So, this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us.
He made us go after Okumura. Then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him.
And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time!
The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac. Come on, we gotta take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording we got enough proof to do it?
No. Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere. The grand mastermind behind this all. An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect inside of a police station.
Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi.
But what means do we have of learning his identity?
We'll have to make Akechi say it. Though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us.
I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes that's no longer possible and abandons that plan, he may opt to kill us immediately.
Damn it! So we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard's suggestion.
But if we go into the palace like we're told, he'll get arrested and then Akechi will kill him.
Palace. The palace. Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding...
Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage!
What's this all of a sudden?
There's a way. A way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity.
Really?
You gotta be kidding me!
If he wants to kill the guy, why not let him? That is, inside of a palace.
Yes. We could have him kill the cognitive version, all the while believing he killed the real one.
Yeah, that's it!
It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Look who's here.
Hey, you big bastard.
How have you been?
I mean, I died.
You must be fine if you're joking around like that.
It truly is a relief to see your face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell boss what really happened?
Yeah.
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec. Enemy? Fake? What are you talking about?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit? I see. So you guys were going up against someone else?
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Akechi messed up.
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Pancakes.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
God, I can't keep up with any of this stuff. So what was this mistake Akechi made? What did he do?
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean a cat?
Yes, Morgana can talk.
Sorry, was that supposed to be a joke?
Oh, our apologies. That's completely true. You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too.
When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition, most likely.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
The pancake scene.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Pancakes! Yeah, the pancake boy.
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one, after all.
We got lucky.
That said, we weren't so naive to overlook something like that. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone.
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app. My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
Oh yeah.
That was just an act!
Sure.
After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
For real?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life. When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone.
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crimes.
On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi. Someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station. That's why we had to make a move before they did.
I see.
They took a really great gamble, but it turned out.
We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think he killed him.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly happened in my cognitive world?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing.
That brings back memories.
You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
True.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion. To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it.
We had to trust it.
And it was absolutely the best decision we could have made.
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi, but I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target, sis. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart, after all.
Aww.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I wasn't myself at all. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for the both of us. We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop?
I'm sorry.
Go on.
There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the metaverse. Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand, and merely acted like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
All I needed were the coordinates.
It seems like she used this laptop to remotely access the metaverse. Asking her about it now would drag the conversation on too long. I should talk to her later.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
No.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
I couldn't see it either.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
True.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into a catchy mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation.
True.
Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
True.
Why is that?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
I was.
I see. Either way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize the bigger picture. Realize that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Correct.
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
This is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake. But what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Exactly.
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Nijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him. The callous use of violence and even drugs is utterly abnormal.
That's
if he
true.
had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
It was close.
I almost became one of your assailants as well.
Only almost.
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against.
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
True.
Can it, Cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash. Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you. You saved me, after all.
That's reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Just let me know. Let's take a break for now, though. This old brain is pooped. Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together to talk. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
True.
Let us accept his offer. What a great man.
One of the best. The summary of the story up to this point has been updated. Random Mamiya.
That sounds familiar.
Mm-hmm. Should.
Enter.
What's up, Akechi?
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
Oh, Shido.
And on to our next story, the snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in them yet anyways.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard backing him.
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like I've heard that somewhere.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the police.
Maybe a politician.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Who? I believe he's a politician. Remember, Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
For real?
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
For real? For real? For real?
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility.
For real?
First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses. We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes. Mom.
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this, just based on the connections I had from my previous job. I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do, so I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about the world?
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido. The guy running for Prime Minister. Got a hit! Well, duh. Ain't a surprise he has one.
True.
Where would the location be?
What kind of things go through a politician's head?
The country?
I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
The diet building?
We got a hit!
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the diet building?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right?
What about Akechi?
No need to waste time with him. We just gotta hit the head. Nobody against it?
Of course.
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win this together.
Time for revenge.
Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that diet building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
Mm-hmm.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th. That means we need it done by the 17th.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the diet building after school.
That reminds me, what are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
Ms. Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal.
We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
Everyone's gonna flip.
Mm-hmm.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
Of course.
We're intellectuals, you know.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed. What frightening teenagers.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
I finally made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic, and erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, We had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side, until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests. The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival. Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times. That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals, which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turn psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished.
Hi, pose up.
And I've monopolized public opinion. Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations, but flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing. Even the government parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned. The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins. I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
In other words, you're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me. And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided. That is my duty as the chosen one. Your assistance has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly. When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
I am thinking about the future, though.
He has plans.
Well, how do I put this?
Looks like things finally set it down. That's gonna get really busy for you starting tomorrow, right? Get some rest.
Well then.
The chief's right. Let's take it easy for today.
Remember how I hijacked your phone during the school trip? That kinda came in handy.
How so?
Well, remember how I put that wiretap app in Akechi's phone? Basically, that let me see GPS info for two phones, yours and his. I'd be able to tell the precise moment Sai Nijima, who had your phone, ran into Akechi. That's when I saw my chance, and beep, sent the signal to activate the Metaverse Navigator. But there was a chance they'd just pass each other without saying a single word. That's why we needed you to tell Sai Nijima to show the phone to Akechi.
This plan still surprises me no matter how many times I hear it.
True.
Still, I couldn't just directly hack into the Metaverse Nav. It's a mysterious app after all. But you know how it has that bookmark function? All you have to do is push the button. Making the phone think he was pushing that button was totally doable.
True.
Pretty good, huh?
Amazing, Futaba.
It may not have looked like it, but everyone else was risking risking their lives too. Though there's no doubt you were the most at risk. I mean, you actually got arrested. But it seems like all the drugs and stuff made you forget the details of the plan. Want me to explain how it all went down? It might take a bit.
Definitely.
Well, since the rest of us didn't get captured, we had to act. We had to pretend we never wanted you to get arrested. Pretend the suicide news was a real shock. Basically, we had to act like we didn't know anything, 24/7. The enemy knows who we are, so we couldn't let our guard down even once while you were gone. If they had people watching us and realized what our plan was, they would have killed you immediately. Want to hear more?
I do.
Another tough part was figuring out how to get Sai Nijima and Akechi back from the metaverse. In order to return to reality, you have to go back to the point where you came into the metaverse. So, Sai and Akechi had to go through where the nav was activated, as in, the hall where they met. Akechi would just come back the same way after the assassination. The real issue was Sai Nijima. We needed to stop her for a moment before she headed back toward the interrogation room, but nothing can be sent to a phone inside a palace. So, I had to program the messages in beforehand. In doing so, I made it seem like the messages were coming at that exact moment in time. That part was kinda last minute, so I had to pull an all-nighter trying to get it set up. I'm really on a roll here. Wanna hear some more?
Yes, please.
Let me see. Another problematic thing was... Oh yeah, tying Akechi up. That was really tough. I obviously don't mean the real Akechi. Even if we could do that, it would ruin our plan.
Oh.
The one we had to tie up was Sai Nijima's cognitive Akechi. This part's really complicated. I know you're tired. You sure you want to hear all of this now?
Yes, definitely.
Well, we needed to lure Akechi into Sai Nijima's palace and have him kill the cognitive version. But Akechi would have entered the palace immediately after meeting Sai Nijima in the hallway, right? Because of that, there was a pretty decent chance he'd run into the cognitive Akechi. And if that happened, Akechi would have totally realized we'd lured him into the palace. Nobody actually even thought of this possibility until the night before the assassination. Makoto realized in the middle of the night, then it was a huge mess trying to figure out what to do. In the end, we chose to sneak into the metaverse while the plan was happening to tie up the cognition. Because you told Sae to show him the phone, we expected her to chat with him for at least a bit. So, we had a few minutes to strike after the cognitive Akechi showed up, but before the nav activated. It was Operation Tie Him Up. Though it wasn't really much of an operation in the end. Thankfully, Sai Nijima didn't know his true nature, so the one that appeared was an ordinary kid. It was pretty simple surrounding him, knocking him out, and tossing him on another floor. But man, watching Makoto's skill was super amazing. I guess she does use Knuckles as her weapon.
True.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is, appreciate what everyone else did. I just can't help but rant when I'm talking about stuff that interests me. Sorry
It's
about
alright.
that. Just focus on resting up. You don't have to worry about anything else. And seriously, well done.
Thank you.
Oh, you want to hear it again?
Not no.
What? That's no fun.
He's tired. You can tell him some other time, okay?
At any rate, I'm glad you're back safe and sound. But even that's putting it too lightly. You had it tough in there, didn't you? Don't worry about it. Akechi was after you all along. I knew it was risky, but we had no choice but to depend on him. But thanks to your tenacity, you were able to fool him. It's payback time. Let's make him regret underestimating the Phantom Thieves.
So?
Oh, by the way, the police report on your death isn't gonna show up at your school. No need to worry. Seems Prosecutor Nijima worked up some kind of deal with the higher ups or something. I mean, they haven't even said anything to me even. As long as you stay quiet, you'll be fine. And I guess if they reported your death now, they'd basically be saying you were a Phantom Thief. They can't really go announcing that the Phantom Thieves are what the Phantom Thieves are, so I'm sure they'll avoid that.
Hey.
Yeah,
let's do it.
Let's save first. Do we want to go to the... Yeah, let's go to the next day.
I'm gonna head back then.
I guess I'll head home. Go to bed, alright? Yeah, let's sleep. Get some good old sleep.
Guess you won't be going to school for a while.
True. More free time.
Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far. And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together. To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well. I'm going to stay with you until the very end. Well then, we should get to sleep. You know, something that Futaba said before, when you were in a pinch in the palace, she picked up a reading of someone who came to your rescue. Was that...
Kazumi. It was Kazumi.
So it was Yoshizawa. Then we'd better let her know you're safe now.
Yeah.
And I'll even lend you a hand with that.
Huh? Is he going to Kazumi's place? Tuesday! Apparently Akechi arrested the leader of the Phantom Thieves. He's a hero. I'm so glad Akechi's back. I hope they can catch the rest of the Phantom Thieves too. He really is amazing. He is.
There's no point in even having an election. Shido's gonna win.
Of course, he's the only reliable politician there is. Plus, the current government has been getting wrapped up in scandal after scandal. Even more importantly, there's just an aura about him. Like he can fix whatever problems we have.
This is Ansem's voice from Kingdom Hearts.
It doesn't really matter to me who does it. I just want to see our society back on track. Especially after it turned out those Phantom Thieves were nothing more than scum in the end.
I'll show you.
I heard you went home, so I announced it during homeroom. Are you okay? I am, thanks. You're alive! The news is reporting you committed suicide. Call me when you can. I was so confused. But as long as you're safe, don't worry about school. Just take care of yourself. Aww. Is it true that the leader of the Phantom Thieves died? How could the police let him commit suicide in jail? They need to get their shit together.
Cut that out!
Quiet down, you're in class. Break's been over for quite some time now. I swear, you're like monkeys in the zoo, Oh yeah, I received word from Amamiya's family that he'll be absent for a bit. Jeez, what do you people think school is anyway? It's almost time. Hey, it can't be true, can it? Please tell me you're okay. I'm all good. Oh, thank God you're safe. That suicide report was all over the news and Miss Kawakami said you went back to your hometown. I was honestly worried about contacting you. Even Sakamoto was dodging the question when I tried to ask him. But don't worry, I won't tell anyone. By the way, the fan site is a real mess right now. But I keep supporting you from the shadows. Good luck. I just got a message from Oya. Some crazy stuff is going on with the Phantom Thieves. Are you okay? I'm fine. Really? That's good. It's chaos over here because of the Phantom Thieves. You're still alive, so you must be scheming something, right? I'm gonna prepare myself for one more mountain. But I'm glad you're okay. I'm busy, so I'll talk to you again later.
Hey.
You don't need to worry about it in here. But try to not do anything to draw attention. Anyway, today's the day off, so eat your curry and take it easy. You can take your time with it too. It's not like any customers are gonna be showing up. Hostagery. Okay. Let's try and think about the keyword once the chief's curry has energized you. Ah, yeah. Have you guys figured out the keyword to Shido's palace yet? I've tried all sorts of stuff, but no luck so far. It is hard to understand the thought process of a criminal mastermind like him. You know, I've been wondering if he's been behind all of those metal shutdowns. If he's behind all of those metal shutdowns, doesn't that mean the weird accidents from the past few years were his fault? Like that subway accident back in April? Now that you mention it, that accident lost the Minister of Transport his job. Wait, are you trying to say Shido caused that accident? But it's the subway. Does he not care at all about innocent lives? This man seems to be truly unbelievable. Supposedly there are still tons of victims from that in the hospital even now. Masayoshi Shido. How many has he killed over the years? How could we ever understand what goes in the mind of such a horrible man? Hey, would it be faster if we just go there and try to think about it on site? Let's try that. If we're going to go, I'd like Rencoon to join, but will that be okay? Won't somebody spot him there? We'll probably figure out the keyword in no time once we're there. Plus, I can throw off anyone who tails us with my blazing speed. Alright, let's have Rencoon join us to them. Remember though, we're not going to be with the intent of not being seen. Yeah, we're going with the intent of not being seen. Okay, well, let's meet in front of the Diet building and force that bastard's palace open.
Let's head to the Diet building. Make sure you aren't discovered, okay?
Yeah. Time to shave off our head, right?
You going out?
That's the plan.
You gotta be kidding me. You realize you're done for if you get caught, right? Ugh. The stunts you pull sometimes. Just don't stay out too late.
Akechi isn't here.
Let's begin at once. Police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long. We already have Masayoshi Shido and Diet building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
Conditions have not been met.
What about a mansion?
Since he's going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister, perhaps a school?
What about an arena, like the Colosseum?
Imperial Palace?
It's no good.
I thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier? Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Well, maybe it had some special move written in it.
Is that even possible?
Who knows? I've got no idea.
There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out.
I did some light research on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
That man over there is probably a legislator, right? I'll try asking him. Excuse me, I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Her acting got better.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered everyone's trust. He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
That wasn't helpful.
An exemplary answer.
It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
Wait, is it about us?
That doesn't look good.
We should leave at once. Tomorrow's the day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay?
We should all think about this tonight.
The criminals calling themselves the Phantom Thieves are no more. However, I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety. These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. But no matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
I tried looking Shido's interview up online. They all sound so goddamn fake. I checked his profile as well, but I couldn't find much outside of his title and education. He is currently 53 years old, and he has gone from being a Metropolitan Assemblyman to a representative. Though he is a cabinet minister, he split on the ruling party to form the United Future Party. Shido's a cabinet minister? For real? He was specially appointed to the position. That's his current title. Apparently, he also won a contest for who people would most like to have as their boss. Even the news sites write about him as though he's as sure to become the prime minister. If only we could find out the meaning behind Shido's words.
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
Ugh.
Shido's reputation is truly astronomical. It's preposterous. This isn't the popularity level of a normal politician anymore. What's so great about him? I seriously don't get it. He's a strong leader who protects his citizens. Well, supposedly. Is everyone blind? Well, just need to shed light on who he really is. By the way, is it okay if my sister joins us tomorrow? She's hoping she can be of help as well. Fine by me. Okay, I'll tell her that. Okay, we'll figure out the keywords tomorrow for sure. What's with all the love for Shido? I get no one knows the truth about him, but it still creeps me out. Oh, by the way.
Wow.
Oh, there's your stuff in there. Receive DLC. Yep, that was still over from the DLC. I think I take this opportunity to stop for today. We've been quite successful. We don't have many confidants we have to work on anymore. 2 on Futaba, 5 on Haru, 1 with EY, 3 with Shinya, and then we're all set.
Let's do it.
But let's continue tomorrow. Thank you everyone who tuned in. I hope I see you the next time. And take care.